Hello and welcome to another video about effective communication. We were working on 7 C's of effective communication. And we had so far we had covered 3 of them. We have now fourth principle of 7 C's, which is concreteness. I'm Adnanias, and I'm going to help you through this effective business communication. And let's move on without any further ado. Concreteness. It means that the message should be specific instead of general. Misunderstanding of word creates problems for both parties, sender and the receiver. When you talk about your client, always use facts and figures. Remember that, facts and figures, instead of generic name, generic term, or irrelevant information. You don't have to be too general. You don't even have to be general. You have to be specific, and you have to specify everything to your client. Okay. We'll be talking about that in detail with the next slide. So here we have the following guidelines to help you achieve concreteness. Use specific facts and figures. Choose image building words. Now we have examples of that now. In general, we will be saying he is very intelligent student of class and stood first in the class. Okay, so this is a general remark to a student. How are we supposed to work it out under the heading of concreteness? How to make it a concrete one that may best suit business communication. So let's look at that example. So how the way this is written here, we make it concrete this way. Misha's GPA in BSc Electrical Engineering 2K3 F session was 3.95. She stood first in her class. Now we have put all the facts and figures in this statement. And this is what we call concrete. This one's for that. And write a very solid, okay, whenever you need to write, make sure you're writing on a very solid ground. You have all the information and all the facts and figures that are required to present to your customer, to your receiver, or the reader, or the listener. It should definitely be building good image. And that is a very short one. However, so I'm thinking of, I've been using these, I've been doing these 7C's one by one, but in this video, I would like to go on and talk about number 5 as well, which is clarity, which might not take us a very long time. So let's jump right into clarity. It comes from the word clear. I mean, everybody is familiar with the term clear. It's clear to me. It's not clear. It's unclear. So this is what we call clarity. And in business communication, when we talk about clarity, it's about the accuracy. And accuracy, clarity is the purpose of clarity. In effective business communication, the message must be very much clear so that the reader, having any background, you need to first thing, we have already talked about that you need to have a proper understanding about the background of your client or the customer. Okay, so the message must be very much clear so that the reader understands it with ease. I mean, he should not find it difficult to understand. It may be like, it may not be over his head. So you are to choose precise words, and always choose familiar and easy words. Construct effective sentences and paragraphs. So it deals with some kind of language terminologies, choosing the right and accurate language, the pronouns, the words, the phrases, and so we're going to talk about that in the next slide. Let's see what we have. In this, I don't know why it just pronounces fast. So in business communication, always use precise words rather than longer statements. If you have a choice between long words and a shorter one, always use a shorter one. Pick the shorter one up. Your top priority ought to be the selection of familiar, easy to understand words to show reader benefits. I mean, when the message is perceived and easily understandable by the client, it is going to be of use. But if it has language which is beyond the kind of perception or beyond the imagination of the reader, there will be no establishment of any relationship between you and the customer, the client. So, however, we are going to keep that in mind again. So let's see what we have. Terminologies. We have some familiar and next familiar words here. So we say after or subsequent. Home, domicile. For example, easy pay, remuneration, invoice, statement for payments. So these are a few examples that you can get help from to make your communication better. So I think that's what we are going to do in this video today, and hope to see you in the next video as well. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.